No.
3.
I'm ready now.
Okay, cool. 2, 1. Hi, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co.
You go for next.
No one's
She
ready.
goes ahead.
No one's ready.
She goes next. She
Nope.
does I'm Rena,
Nope.
and then I go I'm Shira.
I mean, I agree with you, but no.
That's the order. I was waiting for her. You understand my logic.
Oh no, let's do this again.
Okay, Rena, you second. Because
Okay.
you come after Alex.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co. This is all going to be an intro. It's absolutely all going to be an intro. It's not even a question.
I know at this point. I know how you and Jesse work.
Okay, anyway, so if this is all going to be the intro, hi, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co.
Hi, I'm Rena.
I'm Shira.
And this is going to be us playing and reviewing Cascadia. Now, there already was a bit of a play this, not that video comparing Cascadia, Verdant, and Calico. We did that on the channel, and Jesse was here. He's
Yeah.
not here now. But if you want to check out that video, you can do that. You'll see our thoughts to some degree. But in any case, for right now, if you just want to hear or see the review part of this video, you can jump to the timestamp. There'll be a little thing at the end where we talk about the game, our opinions. But initially, we're going to go into, well, just playing it. And to that end, a quick general overview of the game. In general, the short version of Cascadia is you're trying to gain points. And you're going to be gaining points in this game through two main things. You're going to be gaining points for both expanding different territory types. So for instance, if I take this tile over here, and I add that over here, I've both expanded my mountain and my forest, and that's going to score me points because you'll score points for the largest of each territory type you have. Additionally, you're going to score points for the different types of animal cards you have in this game. Each animal represents a different scoring objective, a different way that those animals score. We'll go through all of them in a second, but on your turn you're going to grab a tile and an animal token, usually from the same thing, unless you pay to avoid that. So I might take these two, or these two, or these two, or those two, and then add them to my board, taking the tile, adding it to a board somewhere, and then taking the token and adding it to a habitat that will, well, basically hold that token. You're going to rinse and repeat for 20 tokens and animal pairs. You're going to have a whole bunch of slow growth over this tile as you try to balance your terrain and your animal types to score points. With that in mind, for animal types, what we're going to be doing over here is we're going to have the elk, which are going to score for straight lines. 1, 2, 3, or 4 straight lines of elk will score you points. The hawks want to be alone. Hawks will score for having, well, no hawks around that. You're going to be scoring for each hawk that is not adjacent to any other hawk. The foxes want a single animal type next to it. So a fox next to a single animal type will score a bunch of points for, well, the more animal types you have next to that fox. Then we have the grizzly bears, which are going to be scoring for basically pairs of grizzly bears. So you're going to have, the more pairs you have, the more points you'll be scoring. If you have 4 pairs of bears, I can't say that again, 4 pairs of bears, you're going to be scoring 27 points. And then finally the salmon are going to be scoring for different group sizes of animals next to it. If you have a run of 3 salmon, you're going to look at the different group sizes next to it, and for groups of 1, you'll score 1 point, groups of 2 will be 3 points, and groups of 3 are 5 points. In other words, you want to get as many groups as possible next to those salmon. And with that, do you want to start us off?
Sure. Okay.
Ooh, okay, great.
I get an acorn.
Yes, you do. Yes, whenever you take a single terrain type tile, you're going to get an acorn, which are both worth a point.
Rena's also holding the bag of animals.
As well as they are going to give you the ability to clear the row or take a mismatched pair. So, it's my turn.
Pear, bear, all these words that you struggle
bear, care.
to say.
I don't care.
Okay. I know you don't.
I think that I'm going to go with all of these decisions and choices. I actually like the idea of what I was originally going with over there.
Nice.
I'm going to grab that like so, and put that there.
Elk.
There, that rhymes too.
Ooh. Yes.
An acorn for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
To you, Rena.
I'm thinking where I want to place these.
So, you want to be alone. You want to be alone.
First of all, that's not
Everyone
true,
wants
so
to be
stop saying that to
alone.
people.
Oh, like to be alone.
You taking that bear?
No, I'm
Don't
not.
sit
I'm not taking
together
that one.
with me.
I will take this one. Get another right here. You can have the bag.
Oh,
Figure out where I'm
now you're
placing
like-
it. I have to figure out
Okay.
where I'm putting things.
So, we got some birds, and I like the idea of, well, I like the idea of the fox. I do like the idea of the fox, but where would the fox go? The fox would go here. That can go there. Decisions. So we're going to grab the fox and that tile because I like the idea of it. Okay, you can put a new thingy while I decide where this goes.
Elk.
Elk indeed.
I like elk.
I like elk. We all like elk.
No,
we don't all like
we
elk.
don't.
We don't all like elk.
Okay.
That was unanimous. Alright.
Okay, elk.
I might give in my acorn because I would like Mr. Elk along with this.
Ooh, wow. Trading in there.
I did trade in my
Elk.
Elk. Elk. Elk. I need somebody. Elk. Not just anybody. Boy, when I was younger, I was so
don't like any of these
self-assured.
at
I
all.
didn't need nobody's elk. I had more in
Don't
my
like
heart.
any of these.
That
Fine.
works. Now that I am younger, older. I don't know the actual songs to help. It's been a long time since I listened to it. Okay, well then, if we're doing stuff like that, I don't even know what stuff like that means, but if we're doing stuff like that,
Yours.
I kind of want more elk. I want more elk.
Okay.
We're gonna go for it.
Oops. Sorry.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun,
Bear.
dun, 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 dun,
Beer.
dun, dun, dun. Beer. Beer.
No.
Beer.
That beer
Bear.
is what you drink.
Bear.
bear is bear clothing.
Y'all people are just the worst.
My turn.
I believe it is.
Ah. No, I don't want that.
No. No. I don't actually care. I do care. I'm lying. I always care. Dun, dun,
See, there you
dun,
go.
dun,
There's your
dun,
bear.
dun, 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 dun. That does kind of help me, actually. And I do get the bear. Bear. Stop it. Stop laughing at me. You're horrific. Horrific. Okay. I think I'm just going to take, actually, this over here. No, each fox scores on its own. Sorry about that. I will put... No.
I feel you.
No.
an eagle?
Don't. I don't want the eagle. But I might take the eagle.
The eagle feels bad.
The eagle, you know what? The eagle can feel bad. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I'm going to grab this over here. Okay, cool. You want to put a new one out for sure? Oh, so when
Yes!
3 come out,
Yes!
Shira has the right,
Wipe.
not the... Oh, she's wiping it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put out
Feel you.
4 new ones. When there's 3 of a
Four
kind,
foxes.
you can go ahead and wipe it and then put those back in the bag. And if there's another 3 of a kind, she would not get that chance again.
Correct.
But
Salmon.
in my case, over here, I'm doing stuff like this.
So you need a run of 3 salmon for it to actually score, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I take this. Come here, Mr. Bear.
Oh, Mr. Bear. Bear.
Mr.
Golden
Golden
Bear,
Bear,
anything?
please shine down on me. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
I'm glad we all watched the same kiddie shows growing up. It's very reassuring.
Dun, 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 dun.
Try.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I still love the colors in this game.
Colors.
So vibrant.
I do kind of want stuff. More stuff. More stuff is always good. But
That's a good
a
thing.
different
It's your
kind of
turn.
stuff. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take that over there. It's a little bit obnoxious, but it does do the job.
Peace?
Sorry, I'm just struggling here. I'm struggling to...
While you
see,
struggle.
I play this game a decent amount, and I usually see the pattern
Nope.
better than I'm seeing it today.
Nope.
I'm not seeing the pattern of how to score points.
I feel you.
I'm just not seeing it.
I don't want any of this.
I feel you.
I feel you.
I don't. I really don't.
Not here. It's not unreasonable. I'm actually
Jesse,
gonna move
I
this
had a
over here.
plan.
Oh, I had
I
an acorn.
had a dream.
No, no, no.
That was 2 different things at all. That's
had
a
a plan.
children's book. That's Martin Luther King. Totally different.
Whose turn is it?
I'm correct.
It's her turn.
I had a dream.
Hers is more famous.
Yes. Ours is just a book.
All right. I don't like taking this. I really don't. I don't like the decision you forced me into.
Mm.
I'm actually going to pay for an acorn because I like this one, but I want the salmon.
Ooh, a wise choice.
Thank you.
I'm just saying that.
I get a new acorn.
I'm taking this one over here. Definitely. Most definitely.
Excellent.
Okay, sure, back to you.
All right.
Exactly.
Settle down, everybody.
Simmer down.
Still not the pieces that I want. I'm gonna be honest.
I respect that they're not the pieces you want. That's
Like,
as
what
far
if
as the
you take
conversation
something that you can't place?
goes. Then you just discard it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Do you?
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. You discard the token. The tile you always get. The token needs a habitat.
I understand what you're saying.
I hear you.
I don't appreciate it.
That's reasonable.
Alright, we're taking this. I don't want a fox. I really didn't.
You put the eagle upside down. Now the
I
eagle's
did
turn.
put the eagle upside down.
Okay.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum,
There you go.
ba,
I don't want you.
ba-dum,
You go away.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Also, it's a horrible piece where I placed it. Okay, pause. I'm not placing it there.
Pause. You can change it. It's okay. It's a friendly game. It's a friendly game. The goal here is to teach people about how friendly this game is.
There we go. That's better.
I'm not loving the choices in front of me.
You know what? No one asked you to love the choices in front of you.
You know what? I don't have
You
any
have an acorn.
specific. I don't love.
It's actually really not an acorn. This is a pine cone.
Have we been calling it acorn this whole?
Yeah,
calling
I
it acorn.
always
He
call
started
them an
calling
acorn.
acorns, but they're
I'm gonna
really
take this
pine
over here.
cones.
I'm gonna put that there. It's not where I want it to go at all, but it works.
All right.
It's a pine cone.
I don't appreciate this
Yes,
whatsoever.
I hear you. I think you're entirely within your rights to not appreciate it.
All
I
right.
don't think it matters though.
It does to me.
I hear that too.
Okay.
turn is
I
it?
have nowhere. It's my turn because there's only 2 types of animals, and neither of which are ones I wanted right now.
See, what's funny is I'm playing a very different game than I usually do. Sweep or not.
You mean you're
Ooh.
playing a losing game?
Fast forward to the score right about now. See how it goes.
That's reasonable.
Ooh, I can wipe it again, which is interesting, but I don't know if I want to wipe it.
Well, that is.
I'm actually kind of okay with this. Kind of, reluctantly, but not really at the same time, if that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Why would it make sense? It's not really a sentence. Okay. I think,
That.
therefore I am.
Yes.
So...
Do these have to be surrounded, or they just cannot be touching?
They
them?
They
can't
cannot
be
be touching
touching.
others.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, like, unfortunately, this is bad placement.
So difficult. Okay,
Yes,
we're gonna
I
go ahead
understand that.
and we're going to put this over here. I'm so sad
You don't
with
wanna
all
clear
the
it?
decisions that I'm making.
Yeah, why
I
don't
do
you
not
just
want to
clear
clear
it?
it.
I kind of wished you had cleared it.
I recognize that as
I-
being totally non-essential to the choice I actually made. No, I don't want to put this there. I'll put this over here. I'll stick with my original
Okay.
process there. That's good. That looks good. It doesn't look good. Well, yeah, we're still going to do that. Okay, cool. It's your turn, sweetie?
Yes. I was waiting for a new piece to come out.
Dun, dun, dun,
None of this is helpful.
dun. I hear you.
Do you know how to pull out anything besides hawks and salmon?
Yeah, that's what
No.
I'm feeling right
Okay,
now.
cool.
Would you like the bag?
I would like elks, which, by the way, yours are not in a straight
It's
line right
the
now.
elk.
They're not in a straight line.
It's very sad for you.
You cannot score the same one
Can I
twice.
not
Absolutely
use
agree
my
with you.
pine cone to just sweep it anyways?
You could use a pine cone sweep it. Yes.
Sweep.
You can sweep it with a pine cone?
You can sweep it with a pine cone.
Interesting.
Acorns are actually don't help you in the slightest.
Oh, elk! So much elk.
Oak!
Thank you.
Finally.
Okay.
Thank you. I will then
I
take.
like how you're setting yourself up for 2 different lines of elk.
You see?
I do.
You see?
It's not going to help you.
I like it. You criticize it at first, then you're like, wait a second, I see what he's
You
doing.
cannot use this one to score twice.
I understand that.
So it's either
Yes.
this or that.
I understand the way the game works.
Do you know?
I do. I do understand the
take
way the
the
game
elk?
works. I did take the elk.
Okay.
Which is going probably on the elk, but possibly not here. The
Bear!
elk section.
Bear!
Whoa, whoa. Simmer down.
No,
Bear.
it's bear.
Simmer, both of y'all. Okay.
I don't want a bear, though.
I
can't-
want a bear.
I can't use a bear right
I
now.
like bear. Leave my bear alone. My bear is very special to me.
Okay. So, I have no place to put eagle down. I actually don't think... I've never been in this situation before.
It's been a very
I
interesting
don't
board.
think I cannot place any of these animals down, and I don't have...
Then you need to use a pine cone. You don't have a pine cone.
I
Oh,
don't have a pine
interesting.
cone. I refuse to put down that bear to discount my scoring.
Oh, that
That's
would be
the
painful.
only thing I could do right now.
You're right.
So-
You've locked yourself into only elk and salmon, of which there are none, so it might be time to discard something.
I have. Alright, so what is most beneficial for what I want? A pine cone.
Dun, 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 dun.
I will... Salmon needs to be a run of 3.
It
I
does.
don't really want that. The foxes... Which terrain type is most beneficial towards me?
Bum, 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 bum,
I'm
bum.
gonna take this and discard eagle and take a pine cone so that I'm not stuck in the future.
The fox can only be surrounded by one type, or you only
No,
get
the fox
these?
can be surrounded as many times as you want, but you only score for the single one that has the most adjacency.
I see.
That's an interesting situation where fox can be worth, like, each fox can be worth 6 points, but it's also hard to make that work.
Did you take?
I did not yet take.
This is so sad. I've never had to give up an animal before.
I know, neither am I. I would be miserable. It would,
I'm
like,
so
ruin my day.
distraught.
Like, no! Okay. Probably wouldn't ruin my day. That might be a
Curious
bit
about how
extreme.
competitive I can be without having my eagle.
I hear you.
You
I
can't
do
go
hear you.
anywhere. You poor guy.
I don't want that. I do want that. I'm gonna take the salmon thingy. Okay. Your turn, sure.
Salmon, You have salmon. You take a salmon.
I know. I could take a salmon because I don't want the bears and I don't want the foxes. I will take salmon. So if I do
Where's your arm?
there, that is beneficial for that. However, I want elk in a line somewhere else, and you can only hold. I don't want you there. So, okay, salmon is gonna go right over here.
Okay.
Did you go again?
No, it's me, isn't it?
I went.
Oh, it's my turn? Oh, wait.
Yes,
Whoops.
I went
Whoopsie
very
daisy.
quickly.
Whoopsie daisy.
I'm
gonna
still
take that.
deciding where my terrain is going.
I only have one elk. It looks very lonely.
I'm so lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Have nobody
Mm-hmm.
Elk.
but me.
You wanna go there? Or would you rather go here? You know what? The elk's gonna go right there. Still deciding. Alright.
It's
My
such
choice is
an
now.
interesting game to score.
I don't like it.
Whose
I
turn is
don't-
it? Is this your turn?
Yes, sir. Yeah, in general, all the cards, the way this game works, we haven't
Yes.
talked about it, is each card has multiple animal cards that you can score. So
I am
the,
not liking this combination that you
the
picked.
elk have, well, we'll get to that in a second. The elk have like 5 different cards you can have, so do the hawk. So each one, the combination has 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is the number of possible combinations. Although it feels like a bit less because some of them they feel very similar to each other. But with that said, I usually see a pattern a lot faster, and this one is, I almost enjoy it because I haven't been able to see a pattern. And speaking of not being able to see a
I
pattern,
had a pattern envisioned.
I do see that
There are
I can
3
grab
eagles.
this over here.
You're not sweeping?
I'm not sweeping. I'm totally fine with the bear.
Okay.
Why mess with perfection, sweetie?
Elk.
Elk! Elk!
Shira, would you like to sweep?
Caw-caw.
Can she still sweep?
She can still sweep.
I would like to sweep.
She would like to sweep. Thank you, Rena. We got bird, we got elk, we got bear, and we got bird.
I'm still placing my last one. I struggled.
Absolutely. Take your time. Take your time. I can always edit this out.
You're not going to. I can read your lips. You nincompoop.
Dun, dun,
You're
dun.
going right there, dude.
Okay.
Alright, now I want that elk. I've been waiting for
Oh,
you.
I did not. Ah.
Oh,
didn't wanna do that.
that is so sad.
I am just going to toss this.
Was that
there.
your last piece?
No, I'm just
that
gonna
you
toss this instead. Yeah.
Really?
I don't want to backtrack my move, so I'm just gonna. I made a mistake. I forgot what I was
you
going
did.
for.
Is it my turn?
Yes. Yeah, I just don't want to like undo like 3 turns and try to figure out what's going on. This is the price of playing on camera. Everyone's like, in real life, you would have made it go back. Yes.
Yes.
Making it for fun. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna take this one over here. That works well for me, and I'll take an acorn.
Okay, what's coming out?
A pine cone, not an acorn.
Don't appreciate that. I will take those. Take a pine cone. You can
My
go
turn?
Yep.
over here.
Ooh, do I want to sweep?
You can
This
go
bird is badly
down
positioned for you.
Here.
Thank
she
you
knows.
for pointing that out. So kind of you.
It's part of her original starter piece. And she's aware of how bad it is. We've been over it.
Oh, I
Okay.
forgot to-
Well, I think I'm
I
actually
might
gonna
be
go for a
leaving.
sweep.
Camera.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a sweep there because I would really like that elk so I can stop forgetting that I have specific plans. It's gonna be an elk. Look at
Nobody
that.
cares about your plans.
Oh my gosh,
I
there's
care
a lot
about my
of
plans. Foxes.
foxes.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take the tile, and I'll let Shira decide if she's sweeping or not. We'll flip those
What
foxes.
does the fox say?
What the fox say?
Is Shira sweeping all the foxes?
Yes, sweep.
Sweep. These poor foxes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Nice.
Oh,
and
elk!
4.
Yes, elk.
Whoa.
Oh, yes,
When the elk come out, the elk come out.
yes.
Okay, a piece that can have elk on it as well.
Hmm.
None of these terrains were helpful.
I hear you.
I'm going to point out, in case anyone
Thought they were.
was wondering. But I will go with that.
Rena, to you.
To me, to me.
Ba-ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum. Bum bum bum. Ba-ba-dum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum.
Are we supposed to start with an acorn, by the way? Thing.
I have
No,
idea.
you're not.
Because
Yes.
of the arrow
I know, it
piece?
throws me off every time, and if I'm doing this wrong, by all means let me know, but I've checked the rulebook
I was
4
just
times for this,
wondering.
and it never says you start with the
The pine
thingamajiggy.
cone?
The pine.
Yeah.
Is that? Did you
Actually,
go?
I think I'm going to rotate this. I did go. Wait, you went, right?
I went.
So it's my turn again. Wow, things are moving quickly here. They're moving quickly, and I'm
I think
not
this might be
ready
one of
at
my
all.
least efficient and least scoring games.
Yeah, I don't disagree with the concept. I just appreciate the challenge that happens when that happens. Okay, that can be like that. I like the idea of that, but those
We already
don't
know
help
what
me
piece
at
you're
all.
taking. Just take it.
I don't know. Oh, the elk?
Yes.
Well, that could be useful for me. But it has a random bird. I don't care about the random bird. The elk positioning, what's up?
I
What's
was
up?
amused by you.
I don't know if I need that elk, or want that elk for that matter.
Okay.
But I might take it anyway, cause y'all are
Why is there a
interesting.
bear here?
A great
He
question.
gave up a bear.
Why can't the bear go back in the bag?
Okay, we're taking the elk.
Why doesn't the bear go back in the bag?
I should go back in the bag, I guess. Okay.
My eagle go back in the bag that I gave up?
Yeah, I guess. See, this is my lack of clarity. Where's the eagle?
Right there.
Okay, here. Let's put them back in the bag. Draw a tile,
Didn't you have one in your hand?
and there we go. Okay,
Alright.
your turn. I'm not loving. I'm actually really enjoying the challenge of what's going on here. It's because I'm doing poorly that I'm appreciating it more. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
That's not gonna help me.
Mm,
Where I placed it.
I respect that.
Do you?
I do. I do.
And it won't help me up there either. I'll come down here. Okay. Your turn.
Wait, you know what?
I went.
Oh, well, jeez, this thing is just moving. This train is moving too fast. I want to get off.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to put that there. We're going to put this over here. And then we're going to go ahead and draw another tile. And it's your turn, sure. Oh, we're running low on our spaces left. Oh, wow.
How many
have
do we have?
4. Who went first? You went first?
I went first.
You have 5 spots left, and Rena and I each have 4.
I have 4 left?
Yes.
No!
Oh, maybe even less. Maybe even fewer because
I
we
had
got,
one I
dumped
gave
a
up.
tile.
You get 20.
I gave up a tile.
I didn't give up any tiles.
Oh, yeah.
How many did you have?
You have 5, 5, 5, 4. You have 4 left, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You okay?
There are specific ones that I want.
I want specific ones too, sure. Do you
My
think
turn?
that the universe takes into account what I want?
My
No.
turn?
Exactly. It's your turn.
Okay. I need you. I need you.
I need you. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, foxes. The question is, do I want a fox? That's the question I have to ask
Three
myself
of
today.
the 3 of a kind is really the better question.
It is 3 of a kind, but the question is, do I want to clear that?
I
for
like
3 of a kind?
what you've done.
Me?
Yeah. So are you scoring points over here for the salmon, for the animals around it, or
Yes.
for the salmons?
For the animals around it.
Okay.
Yep.
So like right now, touching your salmon, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 elk.
Correct. Well, yeah, but it only scores for maximum group size of 3 anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm definitely interested in
turn?
what I'm doing. I just don't know if what I'm doing is working.
Okay.
We got fox clearing if those want it.
Is this your turn?
It
took.
is your turn, Mina.
My
yes.
turn? I'm sweeping.
Sweep the foxes. Clear them gone. Oh, and I took an acorn. I should take an acorn. Pine cone. Because I took this tile
I
over
don't
here.
think that's.
I'm going to pay a
I
pine
have
cone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have another
Yeah.
pine cone. I never traded any in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I should have. Nice.
Your turn.
Ooh, we got an elk. I do want the elk. Because the elk are essential to my
Why?
corporate strategy of taking over the
Your
world.
corporate strategy, your short
Corporate
side,
strategy.
conglomerate.
My conglomerate strategy, that's right. 4 times today, people refer to as cooperative games, like different terms that were completely not what cooperative games are. Okay, I can put this down here. That could work for me. Might not. Probably won't, honestly, but could.
This is very close here.
It's fine. It's different. It's totally different. No one can tell. Can you reach a pen over by to your right so we can score?
I can.
Writing letters?
I am.
Cool. Sure, your turn, right?
It is.
Just making sure.
I'm going to use an acorn for that.
We are running low on tiles. Rena, your turn.
Oh, thank goodness there's elk.
Wait, who went first?
I did.
Rena did.
Okay, cool.
Why?
Just losing track. How many? There's not a lot of turns left.
No.
You have like 2 turns left.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you have 2 turns left.
Yeah, yeah. Gonna...
Which means we have 2 turns left too.
I think so, but I'm not entirely sure at this point. Wait, what am I doing? This goes
Don't know.
here, that goes there. Okay. Do I want to sweep that? I do want to sweep that. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare that
Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed at certain aspects of this game, but we'll see how it goes. Sure, like now you're talking. I want you to be annoyed at certain aspects of this game
Take
because
your dumb milk. 'Cause
I
we know
do
you
want
will.
the dumb milk. I do want the dumb milk. I'm gonna take the dumb milk. I'm gonna lock it down there, and I'll put this somewhere, which I'll
So
figure out
much
shortly.
elk.
Ooh, I
Wow.
might actually put this over here. That's actually an interesting spot for it. I like that. Okay, and then this over here, and this over here. And now it's Shira's turn. I think I messed up somewhere. I think somewhere along the line we messed up the order. Can you count your house? Count your animals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You got 1 more animal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm done.
You are done.
You might be done. We might have done this wrong. This might be your last placement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You get 1 more. Somewhere along the way, I got an extra placement.
And it's random.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just not going to take another tile.
You want to put 1 out though?
Yep.
So I'm.
This is
my
how
last
it should
one?
be. Yeah, you should take 1 more, and you're going to replace it, and then Shira will take 1 last one. I counted the right number of tiles. Somewhere along the way, someone said it was my turn when it wasn't my
Can
turn.
you sweep the animals?
Okay. Ooh, fun. Sweeping.
Sweep, sweep. My
Sweep,
sweep,
sweep. Sweep, sweep. My home run, sweep, sweep, sweep.
That's not what I wanted.
Should you grasp the rules while you're at it underneath the box there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to look up the scoring for... No, 3 is... I think it's 3 and 1. See, I thought we were going to do a 3-player game. We're doing... I thought we were going to do a 2-player game. So it's 3 bonus points and 1 bonus point. Okay. And then the
Shira?
last... No, Shira gets her last
Right,
tile.
that's it.
Yep. See, I counted the tiles right. Someone just said it was my turn when it was not. She should have done ASR. That would be my full initials.
That would have been
Alexander
funny.
Radcliffe.
That would have been funny.
Instead of R's. See, it's Alex, Rena, Shira.
Do you want me to write the numbers down so they're legible?
If you can hold it over camera while you do it.
No.
Exactly.
Ha.
I
Okay.
mean, I can, but no.
Okay.
Oh
Ready?
wait. Hang on.
Your bottom screen is a drop off. I'm going to zoom out just a notch.
I told you I thought I was
It's
going
all
to
good.
off.
It's all good. I just moved out.
1, 2, 3, 4. I could score for this. At least.
I had to clear a thumb war.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me know when you're done. Dun, 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 dun.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to start scoring through this. Timestamps as always if you want to skip directly to the end, but we're going to start scoring. For bears first, Shira, you have 2 pairs, so
Yep.
we're going to go ahead and give you 11 points. Rena, you have
4 pairs.
4 pairs. You have 4 pairs? Whoa, 27 points for Rena. And I have 1 solitary bear, which is worth precisely 0 points. Okay, then for Elkin. Elkin, Shira, you're going to have 3
Oh boy.
Elkin, which is going to be 9. Okay,
7.
Rena, you have 3
3
Elkin,
Elkin.
which is 9, and we know where the rest of the Elkin have gone because they're all over
Yes.
here. So I'm going to score 1 row, 2 rows, and then 2 Elkin. So it's going to be 13, 13, and 5 for 26, plus 5 is 31.
Nice.
Okay, then for salmon, you have... Okay, this is going to be complicated. So we've done elk, we've done bears, then we have salmon. Salmon are going to score for the pairs next to it. So for your salmon, you have a pair over here.
Pairs.
That's going to... Well, let's actually start from here around. For the groupings, so you have 1 plus 2. So let's... Yeah, so the 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
So the pairs have to be next to each other?
Yes, that's specifically they show you with that.
Okay.
It only counts things touching. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 is 5. 1 is 6. And then the 2 is going to be 3, so you score 9 points for your salmon. So
I didn't know it had to be next. They had to be next
Yeah,
to each other.
it's
Not
not-
that I would have done anything different
not
because my
necessarily
bears
the
can't
clearest.
be next to each other.
you have...
2.
Okay,
So I have
you
2
have 2.
groups, so that's 6.
That's 6, yep.
And then I have 1, 1, and 1.
Okay, so that's 9 as
9.
well. Okay. And then I have a 1 and a 1, which is going to be 2, and then a grouping of 3, which is 5, so I score 7. I think we all really underperformed in that salmon
You
there.
also have this one down here, a 1.
So, I don't know how to count that. It might be 8. We're going to do 7 plus, in case I lose by 1 point. Because it's weird, because it only counts for the ones touching it, which would make this a separate entity.
No, this one
No,
is
it's
touching
touching
it
it.
right here.
I know, but technically it's the same part of this group.
Oh.
So how does that work? If this were like that, you see, it's a little interesting. I'm going to do 7 plus. If I lose by 1 point,
Okay, great.
we'll
I
consult the
doubt
forums.
you will.
Hawks.
Wow. Okay, hawks. Hawks. Rena, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hawks, which is going to be 5 standalone hawks, which is 14 points. So Rena gets 14 points. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hawks,
28.
which is going to be
26.
26 points. And I got 0 hawks, which is funny because usually hawks are
Yeah, I
my
was gonna say,
favorite
hawks
thing.
are the things that you always go for.
I usually go for hawks the most in this game. I think I'm not scoring that many points. We'll
for
see.
elk.
Okay, I went for elk plus foxes. It's an interesting combo. So foxes over here are going to be worth 3 points for Rena.
Yep.
Okay, and then you have foxes, which are going to be worth 2 points. Okay, and then
Why?
because you have 2 different types, 2 birds touching the fox.
Right.
Yep.
Don't I score for a salmon touching?
No, you only score for 1 type.
Oh.
One type.
You score for
No
the
problem.
single type. And then for myself, I have 3 points for this fox. I have 6 points for that, so that's 9. And then this fox is going to be worth another 3 on both sides. Doesn't help me. That's going to be 12. And then another 3 here is going to be 15. So that's 15 over there. Okay. Then we're going to go down here. Let's total it up. So we have 29 plus 28 is going to be 57. 57 for Rena so far. No, for Shira so far. Then for Rena, we have 27 plus 3 is 30. 9 plus 9 is 18. That brings it to 48. 58 is 62. And then for myself, I have 31 plus 7 is 38. Plus 15 is 53. Okay, we're going to need a strong second round here. Okay, so heading to the second round, we move into Shira has mountains. Is going to be a size 3 mountain, I believe. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay.
I have no mountains.
You have no mountains.
I mean, I have
You have
mountains.
one mountain.
I have
Well, one mountain still a
one
point.
mountain.
1 mountain for Rena. Why did I give you 3 in that column? That's me. Okay, I'm going to go to Shira over here, 3. And Rena is going to be 1. And I have
A group of 3.
1, 2, 3 as well. So look at that. That's problem solved over there. That means we're each going to get 1 point for the top having the majority. So 1 point, 0 points, and 1 point. Okay. Then we go to forests. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 forests.
I have 1.
Okay.
I have 4.
Okay, Rena gets 4, and you get 1, which means you get 1 bonus point, and I get 3. The bonus point is going to be the largest, whoever has the largest of each type. Your plains or yellow is going to be 4, I believe.
I have
Okay.
3.
Okay, Rena has 3, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Ironically, it doesn't help me. That's going to be 4 again. So again, this can be a bonus point split from the 2 of us. Okay, and then we move to the meadows, where I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 3.
You have 3.
I
Shira.
have 5.
Ooh, Shira gets 5. And you have 3, and which means Shira gets bonus points of 3, and I get bonus points of 1. And then we go to the water type, which I have 1.
I have 7.
Whoa.
I have 6.
6 for Shira, and 7 for Rena. Okay, so it's going to be 3 and 1. And that's
sorry, I
going to
have
be
8.
8
Didn't
for
matter.
Rena. Well, it
Still
matters for
got-
the extra 8. Okay,
What do you
4. Well, each one's worth 8 points then, instead of 7. Okay, that's going to put Shira at 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 5 is
Oh,
10.
no, I have 7.
Shira, Rena has 7.
Sorry, this was mountain.
Okay.
I think it was connected.
So 4, 5, 10 plus 8 is 18, plus 7 is going to be 25 for Shira. Did I mess up who's in this column? I think no, I did it correctly. I just
You did it
yeah,
right.
yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so
How do you get 25? You add up all the terrain types?
yes, you have all the terrain types plus each bonus points.
Oh.
Okay, then for Rena, you're going to have 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 6 is 12, plus 10 is 22. And then we have, for myself, I have 4 plus 13 is 17, plus 10 is 27, plus 1 is 28. Okay, so I have the
Pine
weakest there, highest there, and then I think that's where I might actually end up winning.
I have 2 pine
Or
cones.
possibly not. 5 pine cones.
I have 2.
Rena has 2, and you have
2.
2. Our final score is going to be 57, plus 2 is 59, plus 25 is 60,
84.
plus 24, 84. Okay, then Rena, you have 62 plus 22 is 84, plus 2 is 86. And then I have 53 plus 5 is 58, plus 28 is 78, which is 86.
Wow.
Whoa!
What's the tiebreaker? What's the tiebreaker? I think it's most pine cones. I can't recall. I
I'm
don't know if you
pretty
have
sure
a
it
tie
I
yet.
think it's most pine cones.
It is most
And the
pine
tiebreaker. In the case of a tie, the player with the most nature tokens. Oh, they're called nature tokens. Neither one. Okay, well, that was a tight game.
That's so
wow,
interesting.
that was really tight.
Okay, whoa, sorry. Oh, no. No, it's pretty. It's pretty. Okay, cool.
Oh, so tight.
Cool. So, that is the scoring, the end of game. If I made a mistake in scoring, by all means, please tell me. I've done it before. Generally, I go faster when I'm on camera because it's, I don't want to be counting on camera, but it also means I make more mistakes on camera. Either way, I'm sure someone will point it out. In the meantime, if you jumped here from the review part, let's talk about the game. So, we've all talked about this game before. In fact, Rena and I have a Calico and Verdant gameplay.
Yep.
The three of us have a play this, not that, covering the 3 games.
Oh,
sure, how do you feel
Jesse.
about the game? Well, and Jesse, too, as well. How do you feel about the game?
I like it. I know. Am I allowed to give spoilers from this weekend of what we played?
Oh, please do, by all means.
We played Luna Capital this weekend from Devere Games. And in my mind, Luna Capital was doing everything that Calico, Cascadia, and Verdant was doing, but better.
Mm-hmm.
Cascadia is still rising in my mind, as you said it was rising
Yep.
for you. I like the puzzle. I'm still liking Luna Capital better.
Cool. Well, that's good to know. But that's going to be more content. Check out that.
That will be another video,
Go
but
on over to Cracklow's channel, subscribe
I'm
there.
still
There'll be
liking
some
it.
content there.
this is definitely rising in ranks. I appreciate the variety, the variability that we talked about during the 4-way gameplay.
Yeah, that's going to be my biggest thing. For myself, I've played all 3 of these games. I've reviewed all of them. In my Play This Not That video, I gave them all 4s. For me, Verdant was my least favorite. It had a lack of variability that has me concerned for the long-term play. Calico doesn't have a ton of variability, but is a tight game that is immensely rewarding. And Cascadia is one that actually started off the lowest for me and has consistently risen every single time I play the game, including today, where I was faced with the hardest puzzle I've ever had in this game, where I was like, I don't see a good combo pairing, and I like the fact that different combinations, even though they often do have a degree of similarity, like the bears always feel like mostly the same. Salmons usually feel the same. This salmon felt very different.
Yeah, this usually
very different.
Usually it scores for the run of salmon, not the animals around it.
Correct.
Yeah, which makes it a very interesting challenge, because like none of us really capitalized on that. It felt like our lowest scoring salmon. I mean, generally every token has a.
I didn't feel like it gave you very many points, though.
Yeah, that's
no,
the thing.
It didn't.
Well, I mean,
It's also capped out at 3+.
Yeah.
Well, so that's the thing that's interesting. If you look at your salmon, you have 3 salmon, and you have 3 salmon, which each gave you 9 points, which puts you at Which puts you at 3 points per salmon. 3 points
Not
per
bad.
card. 3 points per token is not bad. You're 8 and 26 there. That's just over 3. So it actually could be giving you the points. It's just everything comes down to how many points you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely felt like more of a struggle. I agree with you. And foxes and elk, I usually never go for this. I just try to completely cover my board with elkin left, right, and center.
You don't do elks, you do hawks.
I usually go for hawks.
Right.
That's the thing.
He doesn't do elk.
This is
usually.
different.
Yes, you usually don't go for the elk.
You stole all the elk from me. I had this space for an elk, so I could get the 4 in a row.
Yeah,
But it ended up this being better. I mean, either way, it was 4 points. One gave me my 8th hawk, and one would have given me a 4-point.
And how are you
fair.
doing with it?
It's going up and down. It goes
Up and down?
Up and
This
down.
is a down play?
No, this one was in between play.
And in between. Because I know Calico, every time you play Calico, you're like, if
I
you
enjoy
watch...
it a little bit more than I do.
Really?
Yes.
That's fascinating.
I got a perfect circle, and
You
it
don't
was
wanna
very
throw it
rewarding.
out the
No,
window
I don't
anymore?
want to throw it out the window anymore. I really enjoy it. I think that all 3 of them, they keep going up and down depending on when I play it, how I play it. I always do feel that the foxes are like the more of the weaker animal.
Sure.
I never really go for the foxes, which I think always ends up when we get closer and closer to the end, and we're like sweep. The foxes just keep coming out.
Same
there's
thing.
No more
I have
tile.
4 foxes, 15 points. That means I'm averaging more than 3 points per fox.
Right.
Generally, 2.5 to 3 points per animal is where you start getting a decent score, as opposed to my 0-point bear, which is not good at all.
I don't know. My bears did very well. This time.
That's a great. Your bears, you got a crazy score with that. You got, what is it, 8 bears and 27 points. Again, it's over 3 points per bear.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall for myself, this one is still rising. I don't know if I'm ready to give it a 5 yet. My scores, for context, they don't change a lot. They change a little bit here and there. They often take more time. But this game, every time I play it, I consistently enjoy it. I think the thing that I need from me that will push us over the edge is like a little expansion pack of like 5 more cards for each one. Especially because more
animals.
More animals, or more animals potentially, the same potential.
That would be interesting if they gave another type of animal.
I will say this is the easier, like out of the 3, if we had like new gamers.
Yeah.
This is the easiest one for like the starter.
Yeah, I pointed that out in the comparison of them, that this, even though we were comparing this to Ecos, this is still an easier teach than Ecos would be.
Yeah.
I don't remember the decimal I gave it. I knew it was a 4.
Yeah.
And it's still a 4. It's still a great game, but like you, it hasn't risen to a 5 yet.
I just need a handful of promo packs from some Kickstarters, from like Dice Tower doing a Kickstarter and getting a promo pack. I just need to drop more variability, because even though there's 5 of each card, it feels like there's like 3 of each card, because they're too similar very often. But I really like this one. I do expect it to possibly hit a 5. I don't know. We'll see. It'll take time, but it's just every time I play it, I just like it more. I keep diving into this one. But anyways, that's been our review, playthrough and review of Cascadia. If you're joining us, I don't know why you'd be joining us from here. You probably jumped to the review. Either way, I'm just losing track of things. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe.
I'm Rena.
I'm Shira.
And have a good one.
We did it!
right.
I know.